Hello everybody, Iain Robson here, and welcome to the edition of Nebraska. Alright, what is going on today? If you recall from the previous episode, we were working away on our fields, and now all our fields have been harvested, so we need to go ahead and do some planting. So in order to deal with this scenario, we have something to... What do we need to do? We need to actually seed, and we actually have a seeder right now. However, it's a little tiny one, and that is going to take forever to seed anything. So what we're going to go ahead and do is going to go ahead and buy another seeder. I don't think I have any modded seeders that are big, and this one's 9 meters. 9 meters versus, what's the in-game one? I totally forget now. The in-game one is 9 meters as well. Okay. That didn't realize they were the same width. Alright, well let's go ahead and just buy the other one then. I haven't tried it out yet, so we're going to see if it works well or not. It's 9 meters and it plants corn, wheat, canola, everything basically. Let's go ahead and buy that. We could use this too, but that's 2 meters smaller and not worth it. It's also on a 3.2. Alright, let's go ahead and buy that. I've never used this before, so I don't know what it's like. This is actually the one we had in, if you recall from 2013, it's actually the one we had then. Let's hop into this guy right here. Let's fire him up. And let's go from here. So what we're going to go ahead and do is go ahead and seed our fields with this guy. So let's go take a quick look at how this one, what it actually looks like, because I'm not 100% sure. Because I have not used it much in this version of the game, I should say. I have used it in the 2013, but not in 2015. Looks alright. Not terrible. Not the best thing in the world, not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, hopefully it functions. We're gonna find out in a second here. Let's go ahead and just get some seeds here. I gotta remember to stay out of the cab. It's actually pretty funny. I don't realize how much I go into the cab. Whoa, that's a bit of a slide there. I don't realize how much I go how much I'm in cab now, but I'm in the cab like a lot. I realized, like a lot more than I thought I was. Is this guy? He's on his way back. I don't think we have anything else that needs to be sold. No. Nope, we're good to go. Ooh, apparently it's $0 for potatoes at the export place. It seems like the prices fluctuate a lot on this map. It seems that way. So, just have to wait at the last point there. Oh, this guy's filling up. Is there dust there? Oh, it just looked like there was dust there for a second. Alright, so, which field shall we start off with? 4,000 liters. Let's put a little bit of weight in the front end here. Let's say 500 kilograms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Man, I do love that weight. It just looks so awesome. OEB did a fantastic job on that one, so really dig that one. Actually, I was watching a little bit. They were doing the OEB guys actually worked alongside Jim from Predatory Gaming, and they actually worked together to do a little bit of testing, which I thought was pretty nifty. I actually was watching one of the highlights, and what the heck happened there? Why is it bouncing like that? And I was watching a little bit of testing to see what they were doing there, and actually it looks, Old Ridge looks really nice. A little bit tight for me, the way I play, but definitely really nice, so. Alright, so, actually, you know what we could do? I suspect that he's going to take more than... I suspect it's going to take more than just one load to do this. I'm just guessing. So what I'm going to do is, let's go ahead and just set up a seeding course. What we'll do is we'll set it up on the side over here, because then we can use the same refill for that field over there. Yes, that'll be good. Perfect. Alright, let's just do it right here. That'll work. Right in between these two fields. We'll start here. And this will make this the refill course right here. And like so. That dust though. Alright, so what we can do is, I'm just going to go in cab for recording this course. I don't know why, but I find it a lot easier to drive in cab when I'm recording a course. Well, because I find I can be more precise. I don't know why that's bouncing. There must be a collision issue. The collision box for that seater must be a little bit too low to the ground. So what's actually happening is, I bet you I'm going to run into issues with this with collision. So like, I actually won't be able to seed the whole field because it's too. There isn't a proper collision box for it, which is going to be kind of annoying actually. One thing after another, it seems. Well, not just the mod's problem. It's not necessarily the map problem here. Alright, let's slow down here, take a nice gradual turn. Of course, I left that right in my way. And let's come along here and do this. I should be able to refill a fertilizer sprayer like this as well. That should be close enough. We'll find out in a second. And what we'll do is we'll set this guy up on his way. It's not too difficult to do, so I'll just set him up. And I don't know what those are actually for. I don't think they're actually for. I think it's propane actually for the dryer. Well, that's what I suspect at least. So I'm not an expert, not by a long shot. That's what I think it is. So what we'll do is we'll get this guy set up. What did it hit there? We'll get him set up, and then we'll do this fertilizing ourselves. I think we have a fertilizer sprayer somewhere around here, so if not, we can always buy one. Yeah, I think we're going to have problems with that seeder. We're going to find out. If not, if we do, I should say, we can always just change it up for the in-game one at some later date. There we go, perfect. That's good, and we'll call this F7/8 refill seed fert fuel, or foo. Alright, so we'll clear that, and we'll go ahead and set it up to seeding and fertilizing. We'll set it up for, do I have it for, oh I don't know if I do or not. Let's just go ahead and just make sure it's the right field here, because Lord knows I've made that mistake more than once. Okay, good. Overwrite 7, yes, good. And I think this is 9 meters, I said. So let's put it to, why am I doing it like that? Let's put it to, I'm doing it the old way, we have to hit the button numerous times. Let's put it to, it's 9 meters, so let's put it to, that's a little bit too much. Let's put it to 8.8, just so there's a tiny bit of overlap. And we'll make sure the starting corner is the southwest corner. And starting direction will be east, and we will do, let's say, let's do 4 headlands. Well, what the heck? And then we'll do up and down the field first, and then around the field, and generate the course. And then we'll add the refill course, like so, and set it to the first waypoint. And where is that first waypoint? Right there. Perfect. The reason why I did 4 headlands is try to avoid these the tree or the telephone poles there, because they are rather annoying. Alright, so let's go ahead and save the game just in case, and we'll see what happens here. Engage. Are there ridge markers on this one? Oh, there are ridge markers. Let's put it to manual. I don't want them on. It should be fine. We're going to find out. No offset. Good. Oh, there you go. Seems working fine. So we'll keep an eye on that just to make sure everything works as it should. I don't think we can go any faster than this. No. That's pretty fast though. I don't think this seeder actually can go this fast in real life. I think it can only go, I'm just guessing, but I'm pretty sure it can't go that fast. But that's just me. Alright, so where's our other tractor? Let's get this guy out of the way here. And what I really should do is alright. So it's funny, for some things, what are my forks? Let's get them just set up just right, and let's give them another bale of hay here. Nope, totally missed it. I thought I was gonna get it. It's funny, if you were doing this in real life, you would probably, like, if you weren't sure if you had gotten the bale, I'm pretty sure you would, really, I didn't get that? I thought I did. Maybe, oh, that's why. Okay, well, fine. Be that way. I'm pretty sure you would kind of, like, sit up in your seat a little bit there, just to try. There we go, jeez. Sit up in your seat just so you can make sure you're hitting the bale properly. And you wouldn't drive through your cows, of course, either. But they don't know the difference in here. And you can drive through them with good reason, too. Like, it would be a lot more interesting if you... wow, that was a bit of a throw. It would be a lot more interesting if you couldn't drive through your cows. Why do they all... why are they stuck? Oh, that again. I think what's happened here is with these cows right here, the trigger, probably there's a collision point problem, and that's why these cows are stuck. That's my guess, though. I'm not an expert, not by a long shot. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab our fertilizer sprayer. Let's just get out of the pen here. Let's raise up. We'll do it this way this time. I don't think we can put it up any higher than that. And let's go grab our fertilizer sprayer, which is somewhere. We do have one, don't we? I keep forgetting, like, excuse me, I don't know why. Why do I have a chainsaw still? I don't want a chainsaw. Some things came over in the vehicle file easily, and other things did not, for whatever reason. Alright, I don't think we have any... I have slurry, but I don't have enough slurry. Ooh, I could actually buy that. And test that out again. That one I think is the one that came from Giants. What do I have in my garage that I don't need? I need everything. Let's try. Oh, I can borrow some money. Sweet. Let's just try. We're gonna save the game. I'm so paranoid right now about saves. And let's go ahead and... There actually is a mod that makes so the mods right here and your in-game stuff are the same, but... let's do this. And we'll just enter the vehicle here. Excuse me, hiccup there. And we'll see how this goes. Can you change it so it turn area limitation off? No. Wasn't sure if you could set it up so it would be all-wheel turn. Whoa! Look at the visibility on this thing. Holy smokes, that is awesome. Mirrors work. It's funny. It's so strange when you increase the video, the graphics. It's nuts. Like the difference is like it feels like it's night and day. I don't know why, but it just feels that way. It feels like it's night and day, so which is pretty cool. And every map's a little different. Like textures obviously are a bit different on different maps, so depending on what you're looking for, it can either be good or bad. So we only have $6 grand. What can we do to make up some of that money? Bonk. This is, I believe, I don't know where, I forget where I got this. I think this is the one that was supposed to be a Giants gift, and I forget. I think I don't know where I got it from. It must have been from Giants. I don't remember anymore. Alright, we'll wait for that. I'll grab a sip of coffee. Lovely. Lovely Saturday morning, or Sunday morning. Sunday morning coffee then. We're just gonna leave this guy idling here. I don't think we even have enough to sell anything at all, do we? No. Nope, not at all. So we're gonna plant wheat. Actually, we probably should check the prices. Canola would have been would have made the most sense in reality, because look at that. That's ridiculous. Because barley is worth not much in comparison. So yeah. Well, maybe we'll do some canola as well. We'll see. I didn't put... this guy's working out well. Seems to be not missing anything, so that's good. Let's put this guy in group 6. That's a good group for him. Alright, so let's see how this goes. This thing, man, some of the vehicles, you don't realize, like... Let me just show you what it looks like. If I use the mouse, this is what this looks like when I try to turn. This is with the better steering mouse, better steering. Like, it's not too bad, but you don't realize how smooth some stuff is, like when you use the keyboard versus a steering wheel. It's pretty awesome. I have to admit that. All right, so let's bring up the GPS. Let's make sure he's at the right width. So the nice thing about this, of course, is let's unfold this guy. The nice thing about this, of course, is the fact that it is so wide in comparison to the in-game stuff. It's like, what is it, 40 meters wide? I can even go further out than that. Jeez, it's like 40 meters wide. So it's pretty awesome for doing stuff like this. That's probably a good width. I don't think we'll encounter any problems there. Oh yeah, look at that, perfect. Excellent, so let's turn this guy on and have at her. Ooh, that's slow. Holy smokes, that's slow. Yeah, this seems to be working well though. This must be, I don't know, I forgot the other one I had. There's another one that came out, the Caterpillar one I think it was. Let's lower down the spray. Boom. I don't think it really makes a difference, but just makes more sense to me. Even though you'd be taking out the the corn there, but it shouldn't be there in the first place in reality. So, wow, that's slow. I can't honestly go faster than that. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's bring up the other information and let's set it so it stops. Well, it lets me know. Yeah, but so far this map has been working all right for me. The only problem I've run into, well, the only problem I say, I have run into some problems, yes. Placeables don't seem to want to work for me on this map. The other problem I ran into is the fact that the BG extension doesn't seem to work very well either on the map. So that's some of the unfortunate casualties of modding, I guess. Am I going to notice a difference when I go over this? Oh yeah, good damn. I was going to say, that's going to suck if I don't know the difference. Alright, so, because there's a big hill here, I feel as if I should go up the hill instead of across the hill like I am right now. Just seems that way. But, we'll see. Yeah, but those are the two big problems. So if you do play on this map, it seems like avoiding placeables is a must, unfortunately. If you're like me and you want to try some of the other some of the placeables out there, unfortunately this is probably not the map for you. And I only say that because the map doesn't seem to like it very much. It does create a few problems. Like when I tried to put the placeable down, I kept getting problems with 41 meters wide. Wow, that's awesome. I kept getting problems with stuff like, you know, oh my goodness, the game crashing. There we go. Momentary lapse. Yeah, so the game would keep crashing in that scenario. We actually need some straw. That's one of the reasons why it was a good idea to use. One of the good ideas to use to plant wheat. Probably gonna get more straw than we need though. But although I'm not sure if it rains. Let's just check the forecast here real quick. Yeah, right here. I'm pretty sure after we got 600. Wow, that's nuts. After it rains, those bales that are out in the open, because I can't put a placeable down, I don't think there's anywhere I can even store them around here. Not around here, no. Yeah, so there. It's just. I guess the other way I could go around, instead of baling it, which apparently is not going to work on this map, what I could do is actually just pick up the grass with a bale wagon, or a bale wagon, with a forage wagon instead. That would be the alternative. That could work as well, so I don't know. I'm gonna grab my phone here for a second. Yeah, it's funny. I've been trying to nail down a few of the last problems I've been having on my computer, which is always fun, troubleshooting. Troubleshooting problems is always fun. Not. So anybody who's ever seen Wayne's World will know what that reference is from. Well, it's from Wayne's World, but they'll understand that one. So that is definitely from Wayne's World. So one of the things they always had to do in that movie was they would basically say something and go, not. Oh, that takes me back. I haven't seen Wayne's World in a long time. Mike Myers and Dana Carvey, if memory serves. Rob Lowe was in actually one of the ones too. Rob Lowe, Tia Carrere was in 2 of them, both of them, yeah. Was she? No. Yeah. I don't remember now. Tia Carrere was in the first one, that's for sure. And I believe she's in the second one too. So in the first one, I think it's Rob Lowe. In the second one, I think it is Christopher Walken. But man, they're classic movies. If you've never seen Wayne's World, you should definitely have a look. Well, they're on Netflix Canada. I don't know if they're on Netflix USA because I don't have Netflix USA. I think I have to double check that now. I'm going to check it. No, don't check it right now, Ian. But I'm pretty sure they're on Netflix Canada. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they are or not. I'd have to, honestly, like I said, I'd have to honestly double check. Ah, well. But great movies, definitely worth watching. Good, good classic fun. I don't know when they were released. I want to say it was the 80s, 80s or 90s. I don't know. I'm sure I don't know when I watched them. So, here's a couple of the comments from the previous episode. Well, not the previous episode. One of the other episodes. I don't know. I'm not going to a specific video. I'm just going to general comments. Dylan asks, here's an off-topic question. How much time do you actually spend off-camera recording courses and other things for FS15? And honestly, I don't spend a whole whack of time off-camera doing a lot of stuff just because I don't have a lot of off-camera time. The only time I really have a lot of off-camera time is on the weekends. And on the weekends I tend to play I record Farm Sim and I'll play other games. And that's primarily because I like to keep Farm Sim fresh, so to speak. And what I mean by that is, oh, it is all-wheel drive. I thought it was all-wheel drive. Yeah. Maybe it's only what's in. That's weird. I like to keep Farm Sim fresh. There you go. And what I mean by that is, when I record, I like to, I guess, enjoy the recording, so to speak. Because if I were to play a lot off camera and record on camera, perhaps my enjoyment would be a little less. But I don't know. That's what I tell myself. Although I haven't found a map that really has drawn me to play a lot off camera. Some maps do, like Idaho. I could play off camera, but the one thing I find actually is I try not to play too much off camera, and the reason is because A, I don't have a lot of time, and B, because often if I do that too much, people ask questions like, well, try not to do too much off camera. Actually, probably these days I've done very little off camera the last few seasons. People probably would like to see a bit more progression. If that's the case, let me know in the comments. If you'd like to see some more progression and less everything, I guess. Because basically what I've been showing pretty much everything I've done on the farm the last little while. I could do more progression, but then you'd see, you know, one day you would see you would see like the small tractor, the next day you'd see like, you know, the T8 435 there. So that would be the reality of the scenario. So, but yeah, let me know if you guys would like to see, I guess, or not see in this case, more progression. I actually was considering dropping down the frequency of Farm Sim only because there aren't a crazy amount of mods right now. So I thought about doing it like 4 times a week instead of 7 times a week or something like that. Crossed my mind. I don't know. If you'd like to see the thing is like the thing is always the situation. You have some people who would like to see something else every now and then, and other people who want to see the Farm Sim all the time. So it's kind of difficult to cater to everybody. But on a side note, I do like this the sprayer. It works really nicely. I'm happy because the last sprayer I tried did not work as well as I would have liked. So, but yeah, if you guys would like to see some other stuff, like someone suggested a while back, like Euro Truck every other day or something like that, that's definitely doable. It's not out of my realm to do that. So let me know if that's the case. Anthony asks, is there any way I can post this map that I'm using right now anywhere else? He can't get the Giants editor to work. Unfortunately, that would not be the editor of the map, or the the creator of the map wouldn't appreciate that too much. Tracy says another great video. Where did you get the bale counter? The bale counter is from the Farm Sim main website, and I do need to fix that still. Mason asks, was the video recorded a couple months ago? And he's talking about the Farm Sim 2013 video I recorded, and yes, indeed, it was recorded a while ago now. So, yeah, that was recorded. When was that recorded? I guess it was November, pre-November. Yeah, it must have been now. Looks like we're gonna have to refill. We're gonna be able to finish this pass. Please let us finish this pass. That would be fantastic. And I don't have to do a little tiny. Nope. Is it gonna let us do it? Oh, I hate when this happens. It's like you finish and you're gonna. Yeah, no. Oh well, fine. One of the really cool things is, check this out. So I'm just gonna hop out of the tractor here, and it's folding up, as you can see, because the tractor is still running due to the drive control mod, which is awesome. But see how it automatically raised it up there? How cool is that? Gotta love that. Oh, that's cool. Those little things turn down too. Nice. All right, let's go refill this guy. Actually, let's finish the field. Let's just save, just for my own sanity's sake, I suppose. Because it's running smoothly for the time being, I'll just keep playing. Finish this field off. It's been a while since I haven't recorded too many longer videos lately. I don't know, like, some people really like the long videos, some people like the shorter videos, so lately it's just been, because I've had to deal with some issues before I start recording, not only with this, it's not just this map, it's other issues like the audio skipping issue that I've run into more than once now. Because of that, I've only had like a certain amount of time to record, and to solve the problem, or fix the problem, temporarily fix the problem, and then record. So because of that, I've only been able to record shorter episodes, so that's the reason behind that. Oh, this is still running. Whoops, I really shouldn't have left that running. Alright, let's move this bale trailer out of the way, because it is totally in my way. TCGG Rob did a spotlight on a nice, I think it was a 7810. It looked really, really nice. I don't know why I didn't pick it up. I think it was just because, whoa, this is a little heavy for this guy. I don't know where to put this. Right here, I guess. I don't think I can drive through that, can I? Oh, I can. Okay, cool. Well then. Let's leave that right there. Perfect. Put the parking brake on so it doesn't move around, even though it probably will. And let's go back to this guy right here. Perfect. Yeah, so I just haven't had a whole lot of chance in the morning to record longer episodes because I've had to try to solve the issue, the audio issue first, and then start recording, which can be a little frustrating. Not the end of the world, mind you, but yeah, I think it's due to, I think this is the case. I think it's a motherboard thing, which is kind of strange actually. But I'm not the only one. I was checking some forums, online stuff to see what it was, and I think it is indeed a motherboard thing, which is kind of strange. But it seems that it was a motherboard thing, so I don't know. If that's the case, that's going to be annoying, but hopefully I can fix it. Once all these little kinks are fixed, I will be extremely happy, that's for sure. This is one of the reasons why it's nice not to have to change computers, because on the old computer, everything runs smoothly. Technically, I could put the new graphics card in the old computer and run it there as well. I actually tried that out, and it's doable. It's possible, so I just think it's kind of funny that I can actually do that. But I found that out when I was doing some testing a while ago. I was like, oh, look at that, I can do that easily enough. So, all right, let's lower that down again and cruise. go. Yeah, but lots of little things. I would have liked to have worked flawlessly right from the start, but I really didn't expect that. If there's something called Murphy's Law. If some of you may or may not be aware of Murphy's Law. Murphy's Law states anything that can go wrong will go wrong, essentially. So it's basically like expect the unexpected or anything like that, and that's kind of what I expected right from the start. So I'm not surprised that there is this issues, but there are issues with various things. But it's just frustrating. That some of the issues could theoretically be hardware related, in which case there's nothing I can do about it. If I can do something about it, that's great, but if I can't, that's the annoying part. So, and that's where you kind of have to let's look inside this. What does this look like in here? If that's the case, then that's if only that were true. If that's the case, then that's kind of like I can't do much about it, other than just keep the stereo in the middle. I can't do much about it other than replacing the actual piece itself, which is a bit on the annoying side. But so it is, and that's the same thing for everything. So, but yeah, the map seems working well again. It must just be after those two issues that I discovered. The BG extension caused the first issue, and then placeables caused the second. But one of the things I really want to try to use, and this would have been a cool map to use it, is I picked it up the other day. Where is it here? I've been talking about it for a while. I just had never. So this, I'm just gonna. I'm not even gonna click on it and show it to you. But these things right here, the biogas, a biofuel, and these things are actually pretty huge. So you have. I have to double check what the differences between these two. But this is for UPK piggery. I'm not sure what that means. In shroot production, don't know. I guess it's supposed to be. This might be the English. That might be the one that's not. But if you look carefully, it says manure production and 800 fuel. So I don't know what the difference is between these two. One's shroot production, which I don't know what it is, and for UBK. So they both produce fuel, but I guess they use different things, I guess. So. And then this, I watched Farmer Beavis's video on this the other day. It's pretty cool. And then I believe this is for old gasoline, so that's just a gasoline thing, I think. And this one is the sell point. Yeah, so you can actually sell the fuel, or you can buy it yourself, which is kind of cool. So, but alas, it will not work on this map, because as soon as you try to put a placeable, bing bang boom, it will crash. Discovered that the hard way. Whoops. Discovered that the hard way the other day when I tried to put that bale shed down. So. For those who wanted to see that, I'll have to do it on a different map. It's not going to work on this one, so, which is unfortunate. So, but it is pretty cool. So I think the next map I play on, there actually was a new map that came out on American Eagle Modding. What was it? Just the other day. What was it called? States. It's called. I haven't checked it out yet. I don't know what it's like. I read a little brief picture of it, and it sounded fairly basic. I don't know if it's a flat map or what the deal is, but it didn't seem like it was super detailed, just based on the description of what the person was saying. So I would honestly have to double check the details and actually have a look around the map. But it's another American styled map. I don't know how detailed, or if it's really detailed or not. If you have seen the map and have checked it out already, let me know. Leave me a comment below telling me whether it's a highly detailed map or not a detailed map, or whether it's taking a look at. Because this is a nice map, but because of the little random problems, like I mentioned, so it's not too bad so far. Like, because I know what the problems are and I know what causes the problems, so I can avoid them now. But the fact that I have to avoid doing certain things is a bit frustrating. So, c'est la vie, which means that's the life, or it's life, or just the way it goes, or I could say that's the way the cookie crumbles. So anyhow, but this is actually I really like this spray. I'm happy I picked it up. This would have been a lot slower had I gotten the other in-game stuff. And the funny thing is, if you think about it, it's true, because the biggest in-game stuff you can get is only is what, 26 meters. I don't know why they changed that dry fertilizer sprayer to smaller. It makes no sense. I don't know what I'm not sure the reason behind that. I suppose there was a reason behind it. I just don't know what it is specifically. So, but it would have been cool if they had kept it the same size. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why. The one here. This is what I'm talking about. This one right here. So you have this, which is 26, and this is 26. So this used to be, you could get this in 40 meters, and this in 40 meters. But maybe it's more realistic now that it's only 26 meters. I don't know. But I don't know why they changed it to a lower working width. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is there. Perhaps I'm not sure. Well, I'm not sure. What do we have? 2 pass, 1 pass left on this, I think. Sweet. But really strange. It's one of those things you have to question and be like, well, what's the actual reason behind this? Is there anything I'm missing? But we're gonna need to make some money soon. We're running low on money. Could borrow some, I suppose. Could do that. What I could do is, well, this is being fertilized, and he's gonna turn around. Let's just stop here for a second. I could just make this one field ready to go and then go from there. Could do that, I suppose. Looks like 8.8 meters was a good choice because then there's just a little bit of overlap, just a 0.2 meter overlap, which is a good, just a little bit. I don't know, I always try to do a little bit of overlap whenever I do a course because often times there'll be, if you don't do a little bit of overlap, and maybe it's better now. I've noticed it's a lot better now with the current version of Courseplay than it used to be. But now it's more along the lines of a lot more accurate. So, one sec. Just grab a quick sip of coffee. This is going back to the days of the Modern American Farming map where I used to do like 40-minute episodes regularly. That's crazy. I don't know. I have the time this morning, so I don't normally have the time in the morning, which is the reason why I don't record longer episodes. So, but today I have the time and I'm enjoying it, so this is good. Oh, I got 2 left apparently. Am I going to have enough to do 2 passes? That is the question. That is the question indeed. There we go. Fire up. Nice. But yeah, it's fine. Like it's strange what happens is when you're enjoying yourself, you don't mind recording for a long time. But when you run into problems, like the last few times I run into problems, it's been like not so excited to record right now, and just the way it goes. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, if you guys have seen that map, I think it's called States map on American Eagle Modding, let me know because I would be kind of curious about it. Also, I found out, I was reading the Farmers Forum the other day, and I found out something kind of sad. One of the guys I like to follow, named Wheat Pete on Twitter, he's a MAFRA, which is Ontario Ministry of, Ontario Ministry of Agricultural and Rural Affairs. He's actually retiring from his position, but not from farming, which is kind of sad. I don't know if he's going to do the podcast. I don't think he's going to continue to do the podcast then. He has a podcast called the Cropline Update, which is a pretty cool little show. It's where I get some of the information of what's going on in the world of farming in Ontario. So hopefully it's continued by somebody, but maybe it won't be continued by him specifically. So we'll see. But he's retiring. He said he doesn't in the interview or in the little section where they talked to him, he was saying he doesn't like the paperwork, so that's why he doesn't want to do it anymore. Basically, fair enough. Fair enough. I wouldn't. I can't say I'm much of a paperwork person either. I just thought it was kind of funny that that was one of the specific things that he mentioned as to why he's retiring early, because he really hates the paperwork. I was like, okay, cool, yeah, I guess that's fair. But do I own the field beside this? I have to be careful, because what's going to happen is if I try and start spraying here, okay, we're okay. Yeah, so he was like, I just don't like the paperwork, which I thought was funny. And that's one of the reasons why he's not going to continue anymore, the paperwork. So, it made me laugh, that's for sure. Alright, last pass. I don't think we're going to finish this last pass. I have a feeling we're going to end like, 3/4 of the way down the field, and it'll be like, bloop, that's it. I'm like, oh, come on. But always happens, no matter what. So, and if this were a real sprayer, all these jets right here, their nozzles would probably be turning off right now, as opposed to continue to run. But I guess that's only if it has variable nozzle. I'm not sure what it would be called. It'd be variable something management. I guess it would be nozzle management or something like that. That's why I'm guessing, and that's only because what was it? The new. That's all she wrote. The new Chevy Camaro, I think it is. The automatic version has variable cylinder management. So what can happen is you're able to, if you're just driving around town, it'll only use 4 cylinders, but if you want to put the hammer down, it'll use all 8, which is kind of cool. So, alright, so I think I will stop the episode there for now, folks. I think what I'll do is I'll let that guy work away there. He's doing a pretty good job. I could actually, no, I can't. Not right now. I was going to say I could buy another one, but I'm like, no, I can't afford to buy another one. Unfortunately for myself. And I am going to need the money to fill up the sprayer again. Because we're going to need it for the other field there. How many fields do we have? 4? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we have 15 as well. I haven't even touched 15 yet, and the wheat on that one withered when I had withering on. But I guess I need to change the night growth mod. But I think I'll leave it the way it is for the time being, because I don't mind it being. Why am I going here? Why on earth am I driving around this? Jeez, I wanted to go back to the farm. Oh goodness. Anyways, stop. Anyways, folks, that'll be it for today. My name's Iain. Robson has been Farming Simulator 2015, coming at you from Nebraska. Catch you guys later.